Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Kai Morgan. Jake Baldino has the night off. There's so much Resident Evil news that I decided to just do a special video that's just Resident Evil news. That's how much news we have. Starting with Resident Evil REquum. Now, I have seen the rumors, you have seen the rumors, they're swirling around the internet. Just remember that as of right now, they are rumors, so anything outlandish or outrageous you see is probably clickbait, but we'll have to wait and see. There's a demo coming very soon, but for now, the only way that you can play it is going to be at PAX West from August 29th to September 1st, and if you're in Europe, it's going to be at Gamescom from August 20th to August 24th, and shortly after that, we're probably going to get a public demo that all of us can play, so if you want to play it, just be patient. The full game will release on February 27th, 2026. And in surprising mobile game related news with Resident Evil Survival Unit, the hot upcoming mobile game, has already surpassed 1 million pre-registrations, which is setting it up nicely to be a success. They also just released a brand new cinematic trailer showing a lot of our favorite characters and even some monsters, including the giant alligator and what appears to be some sort of Uroboros demon thing. There's no release date yet, but it is slated for 2025, and you can still pre-register online. Now, in Hollywood, if you haven't heard already, there is a new Resident Evil movie in the works, and it seems to be copying the same formula that the original first movie did, where it's taking place in the Resident Evil universe, but it's a completely original side story that doesn't affect the main canon. The movie is being written and directed by Zach Krieger, who recently did the big, giant, huge Weapons movie. Side note, I saw Weapons, and it's really good, but it's really messed up. If you've played Silent Hill or any of those kinds of games, you know what level of psychological horror to expect, but oof. Now, in Weapons, there is a homeless character who, the actor who played him, I don't know his name off the top of my head, but he is the only actor that's currently attached to the Resident Evil movie, meaning he's probably going to be the lead. And from what I read, it's about a messenger or a delivery guy or something. I'm still not sure if it takes place in Raccoon City or not. I think it does. But again, it's not going to feature any of the characters that we know. It's going to just do its own storyline, which isn't... My cat deciding to run on his wheel. Now, there's been an interview going around the internet where they talked with him, and he said, I'm not going to do Leon's story. People have already seen Leon's story. They've already seen what's in the games. However, he says that he is going to respect and follow all the lore and the rules of the world of Resident Evil, which can be a good thing. That's what the Fallout TV series did and what the Twisted Metal series did. But as we know with Resident Evil live action, we just kind of have to wait and see what it's going to be. Filming begins this fall in Prague, and there's no release date yet. And lastly, for you OG fans, I'm recording this on August 18th on a Monday, and apparently tomorrow on August 19th, they are going to bring Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, the originals, to PlayStation 4 and 5. I think it's only as part of PlayStation Plus, but you probably will be able to buy them on their own. I'm not sure on that. But the interesting thing about these is that they are enhanced ports. According to the PlayStation blog, you're going to be able to have enhanced rendering, or up rendering as they're calling it, which I've always known that as upscaling, so I don't know if that's different or if they're just calling it by a different name. You'll also be able to rewind, you can quick save, and it will have custom video filters. Hopefully a nice 90s CRT filter, because that's how I like to play it. But sadly, there's no mention of trophies of any kind. By the time you watch this video, it will already be available on the PlayStation Store, so you can tell me in the comments how it is. And that is your Resident Evil news for the week of August 18th. I'll just go with that. This has been your Resident Evil News Report from the Raccoon News Network. I'm Kai Morgan, and as always, thanks for watching Ink Ribbon.